Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Slabs to Cabs, where I take slabs that I cut on Sundays, turn them into cabochons and jewelry and other things on Mondays. So today we got this thing. So I slaughtered this piece of, I don't know, maybe it's Jasper. I'm not 100% sure yet what these bands are. This looks like Jasper down here. So I'm not 100% sure. It just looks really cool. But as you can see there, I figured I would see if I could try to salvage one of these slabs. And, look at the thinness of that. So I thought, what would be that shape? And I came up with a guitar pick. So it'll be fat on the top, really thin on the bottom. So generally how you would make this is you would cut this shape out and then you would kind of just throw it in the tumbler and let it tumble down. But I'm going to try to do this thing by hand. So what I'm going to do first, I traced out a guitar pick size on there. I think it'll look really cool if I can, keep it in one piece. It's pretty soft. So I probably won't be a functional guitar pick. I'll try it at the end maybe, if it turns out. But what we'll do first is we'll go to the trim saw and we'll get this big chunk trimmed off, and then we'll see where we're at there. We'll get as much of this off as possible before we head over to the flat lap. So let's get the 6-inch trim saw set up. I got the thin centered blade on there, so let's get going. Okay, so I'm through all the discs. I didn't hit it with the cerium disc because it had a couple little pits in it. And actually, two things I discovered about this stuff as I was working on it that I didn't notice before. So the first thing you can see is look at all that metal right there. In the sheen, all that metal shining. Both sides all the way through, and then it gets really patchy up here. So I don't know if that's mica or maybe some little tiny pyrite flakes. I'll have to get in there closer. And it's not perfect. It's got this little thing on the edge there that I just couldn't get out. And then it's got that one on that edge as well, but I don't really care because it's my first one and I think it turned out really good. Right in the middle too, you can see there's a couple scratches that I just couldn't get out. I didn't want to go any thinner. I got a really good shape on it, like almost perfect. Almost perfect, but it was my first one, so I think it turned out really good. So anyways, the first thing was that metal. That's the first thing I noticed. And the second thing is that these bands on here are actually clear. You can see right through them. So I asked around a little bit, and some people are thinking that it's like a Jasp agate, like Jasper and agate bands in there. And then that might be like pyrite or mica just strewn in there. Maybe it's gold. Ooh, I don't know. No, probably not gold. But anyways, yeah, I think it turned out really good for being my first one. So let's see if it works. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing to play. Sounds like it plays to me. My first one, hard picks, you just play them a little bit softer so you don't get that buzz, but I don't know, I think it turned out really good. So if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, stay tuned for some close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.